Hi, welcome to day 4 of my first week with a newborn. We have a little visitor with us today. There he is. He's just been fed. All the other days he'd been fed a little bit earlier on, so I was free to come and do it on my own. But today he's just done a poo actually, so I've come upstairs. And I'll change him in 2 seconds. I just thought I would come and talk about how our day has been today. It is Saturday, day 4, and I had quite a difficult night. Not really because of him. He woke up 3 or 4 times, fed, and went straight back to sleep. But it was more because where my milk had come in the previous sort of early hours of the morning the day before, and it was properly in by the end of the day. It was really difficult sleeping with a pair of boulders, you know, sort of pushing against each other. So yeah, that was quite difficult to sleep. So I took some paracetamol, but to be honest with you, it never really works. I don't feel like it scratches the surface or whatever that takes the edge off. So yeah, it was just uncomfortable, so I sort of had to sleep sort of on my back, but I don't like sleeping on my back, so it just meant that I was just a little bit uncomfortable all night. But they're already improving today. I've done block feeding today, because I think I was just getting a little bit ahead of myself and a bit eager, switching sides every time he was wanting a feed, and I think I was just causing massive problems with oversupply, because they were just getting bigger and bigger, and whenever they didn't ever seem to be deflating. So I've been making sure that I only feed from one side for 3 hours, just so that he's definitely draining each side before switching to the next side. And sometimes he only has one feed in that 3 hours, and sometimes he has 3 feeds in that 3 hours. So but they do feel like they are de-swelling a little bit now, and yeah, hopefully that will just continue to do that. His latch is still really good, but it does mean he's got a really strong latch, and it's just still excruciating. But you know, it's only day 4. I mean, I can't really complain. Well, I can, but you know. So what have we done today? We had some visitors this morning, and then this afternoon we went out to visit great grandma, and show him off. And it's tiring. You know, I'm so wanting to get on and do things after being pregnant and fat for so long, that I just want to get on and make the best out of every day. But I've pushed myself probably a little bit too hard, so I'm just making sure that I'm resting this evening, and tomorrow's a restful day. Well, we have some more visitors, and you don't even realise how tiring it is having visitors, just having to sit there and nod along and smile, you know, and really all you want to do is have a little lie down and a nap, and you have to sort of, you know, pretend that you're feeling fine. So yeah, hopefully, well, we're only having one lot of visitors tomorrow, and day 5 tomorrow means the midwife, so at some point she will come tomorrow. And I think it's the heel prick test tomorrow. I will let you know. So how's he getting on today? He's fine. His poos have changed from the horrible tarry meconium to a greeny in-betweeny stage. I did look it up earlier because I thought, oh god, green, that's alarm bells to me for some sort of milk, either lactose intolerance or a milk allergy. So I panicked when I saw the green, and it was explosive, and I was just like, oh my god. And then I thought, no, calm down, I've got oversupply, he's new. And so I looked it up, and I can't remember what the website, it might have been Baby Centre, I'm not sure. But it had like a time frame of the different poos. The first one is that disgusting black tar, and then the greeny in between stage is just where there's still a little bit of meconium left, but he's starting to digest the milk that has come in. So obviously depending when your milk comes in, that's when it will start turning a little bit green, and mine's come in, so that's why it's happening now on day 4. And then as time goes on, that will become less and less and green and turn that yellowy breastfed poo, or if you're using formula, then it's sort of a lumpy and a little bit lighter creamy colour. As far as I can remember, it's been 3 years since LJ was on formula. Although hers was always disgusting anyway, because it wasn't real formula, it was manufactured because of her allergy. But anyway, so yeah, so he's got new poos today, and still lots of poos. He's still burping himself, which is just amazing, but that's rare. Don't think that your baby will necessarily do that, because neither of the other 2 did. Used to sit for hours and hours just winding in the middle of the night. Oh, sorry darling. My birth video has gone live, so do check that out if you want to have a little look. It's not very long, I think it's about 7 minutes long in total, but the labour itself wasn't long, so there wasn't much of me walking around or doing anything, because I just had a few puffs on the gas and air and then he flew out. So but that's up if you want to see it. And that's it for today, really. There's no, oh no it isn't. So yesterday I said that today possibly would be the day that I felt emotional. Well, it turns out that this time round I'm not feeling emotional, I'm feeling angry. So I've not been the best company today. I've been a little bit snappy, and you know, I just had to sort of explain, so I'm really sorry, I am just feeling really angry today. But apparently that's the thing, I didn't realise, I just thought it was sobbing or nothing, but apparently if you don't feel like you're crying all the time, that you can feel a little bit angry, and that certainly has been, everything has driven me insane today. So I've sort of stayed relatively on my own, just so that I don't snap at the girls or anyone who gets in my way, basically. So hopefully that's, I mean, I'm quite jolly now. I mean, I can laugh about it, because you just know it's something in your head is just, you know, the hormones have gone a little bit out of whack, so I can laugh about it. But when I'm feeling angry, I'm feeling angry. And it doesn't help that the girls are unsettled. They're already sort of acting up, and you know, they're just not their normal well-behaved selves. They're fidgeting all the time, and I'm noticing even more because I'm, you know, angry. But they're fidgeting, and they're G is talking in a baby voice, and LJ is just sort of crying at the drop of the hat, and it's really, you know, the balance has well and truly been upset. And I think the next couple of weeks we've just got to somehow readdress that balance and get back to normal. But you know, it's just got to happen. It's just one of those things. He's got to fit into our family, haven't you? Hey, look at his little face. Look at that. Oh, head's fallen off. Where are you? There you are. Yeah. I don't know if that's focusing. It's a bit dark. I've forgotten that I was even meant to be doing this. I've been faffing about doing something else. So I suddenly thought, oh my god, I haven't filmed my thing. So it's really dark, and it's 7:45 now as I'm filming this. So I will leave you with my bump shot for today. I feel like it's gone down again. I haven't had a feel of my uterus, so I can't tell you at what size I'm feeling. It might be an orange size today, but my bump definitely has gone down. It's a little bit of an illusion today. It probably will, it's coming across thinner than I actually am, only because I'm wearing my maternity jeans that I wore when I was probably about 6 months pregnant, and then I grew out of those because my bump went so big. But luckily I nearly sold them on eBay, and then I thought, oh no, I'll hold on to them, because as I shrink back down they will come in handy, and I was right. So I've squeezed myself into them today, but it is having a girdle effect and making my bump a bit smaller. So that's it for day 4, and so tomorrow is day 5, and hopefully see you there. Bye.